It's a 7-seater all-electric MPV that will take you long distances and offer the comfort that is unmatchable, and it will be a very good family car you will fall in love with. We're talking about the BYD or Build Your Dreams eMax 7. I'm Prashant. Welcome to SearchEV, where you can find everything about EVs. Let's check out the exterior of the car in detail. Here is a little bit about the evolution of this car. This is not the first electric MPV launched by BYD in India, so we had E6 that was upgraded, made more practical, built to deliver more value for money, and positioned as a family car versus how E6 was conceived as a fleet car. So in a nutshell, BYD eMax 7 is the new MPV positioned by the brand to compete with the likes of Innova, Ertiga and others in the segment. On the first look, the car doesn't look like an all-electric car, instead it carries a design of a classic MPV like Innova, Krista or HyCross. Even the dimensions are pretty close on the papers when you compare side by side. Overall, the car looks very premium and upmarket. Even the bumper looks pretty clean and big like a petrol or a diesel car because it houses the motor and other components below here. There is no front space offered, which we feel could have been accommodated in this car. The front of the car carries what BYD calls dragon face design. There are crystal diamond LED lights offered, a chrome bar between them and BYD badging on top of it. There is a front camera, towing hook and contours which act as a feature for better aerodynamics and cooling fun. On the side we get to see 17-inch diamond cut alloy wheels with disc brakes on all four wheels. The length of the car is 4710 mm, width is 1810 mm, height is 1690 mm and wheelbase is 2800 mm, which makes it an ideal choice for 7-seater MPVs. You have auto folding mirrors with camera on the sides and nice finish on the doors. The car doesn't get flush door handles, which could have been better if it was offered. The rear looks absolutely refreshed and amazing in comparison to its predecessor E6. There is a light bar with LED lights complementing the ones offered at the front. You get 180 liters of boot space when the third row seats are up, and when you fold them, you get around 580 liters of boot space. You don't get a spare wheel with this car, but you do get a tire repair kit which can be helpful at times. There are two ways to get inside this car, one with this remote which you can use for the keyless entry, or you do get an NFC card which you can tap on the mirror to get inside. You don't get flush door handles with this car, you do get the regular setup to get in and out. The magic happens when you get inside the car. Right from the moment you sit inside eMax 7, you will feel the luxury it has to offer. Interiors are done very well in this car. We cannot compare it with Seal. Again, this is an MPV which is supposed to be a family car, not a luxury sedan. You get leatherette seats which are big and comfortable even for someone who is huge. You get headrest and ventilation which again adds more to the comfort. These can be electronically adjustable as well, which makes it more convenient. The visibility from driver's side looks pretty decent for a car of this size. But considering this is an electric car, the bonnet could have had less bulge for better visibility. The dashboard looks pretty premium. There are hard touch points at some places, but the textured finish makes the car feel more premium and better. There is BYD badging on the steering wheel and buttons to control the console, media, voice commands, etc. While the buttons are helpful, the placement seems a little tricky at the first glance. The in-cabin storage seems pretty good at the front. You do get to see bottle holders on both the doors. Glove box is pretty spacious, 2 cup holders are offered and more storage under the armrest with Type-C and USB charging ports. On to the next big highlight of this car, the panoramic moonroof. BYD eMax 7 comes with a massive panoramic glass roof which doesn't open but airs up the cabin because of its size. Getting inside to the rear passenger seats is pretty easy and comfortable in this car. Because the door opens almost 90 degrees, even for elderly people, getting in and out is not going to be a challenge. Seats are comfortable to sit and travel for long distances. There is enough legroom and headroom for you even if you are 6 feet tall. Under thigh support seems pretty okay as well. The only downside is the floor is a little high, making your knees inclined up, and this is because of the battery pack it houses underneath. You do get magazine pockets, charging ports, bottle holders on both the sides. Seats can be inclined to have lean back position. You also get climate control buttons, grab handles and AC vents on the upper side. We must say the windows looks pretty huge, which makes the whole cabin look spacious and airy than it actually is. Again, it's an MPV and you'd be traveling long distances, it's going to be very comfortable with these windows. There is a third row as well in the car which can be folded to get massive boot space or can be used to accommodate more passengers. You can access the space from the middle of the second row seats. You get AC vents, large windows, cup holder, headrest, and the headroom is decent even for people who are 6 feet tall. eMax 7 is packed with a lot of features, both functional and vanity ones that you'd like to see in a car. Here's a rundown of everything you get in this car. Keyless entry with remote or using an NFC enabled key card. 12 inches infotainment system from where you can literally control everything in the car, and also this can be used in both portrait and landscape modes. Voice commands, 360-degree camera, 6 airbags for safety, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, auto climate control and onboard air purifier, wireless phone charger, front seats with ventilation and electronic controls, drive modes, regenerative braking and more. While both the variants are pretty impressive on paper, the superior variant seems like a clear winner with its 204 HP and 310 Nm of torque, which seems like a good package for an MPV. The premium version houses a battery pack of 55.4 kWh versus 71.8 kWh used in the superior variant. While the premium variant delivers a range of 420 km, the superior variant delivers 530 km on a full charge and can charge from 0 to 80% in just under 40 minutes. Our first impressions on driving this car seems pretty balanced and neutral. The car feels very responsive and smooth when we drive, and it doesn't take a lot of effort to get used to. There are 3 driving modes that you can use: Eco, Normal and Sports. With Sports mode, eMax 7 can go from 0 to 100 in under 9 seconds, which again is an impressive. There is no one pedal driving in this car, which we feel could have been provided considering this is an MPV. Overall, the feeling of driving this car in the city and on the open roads has been very easygoing and comfortable. The cabin is contained and confined very well. There is no motor sound or any sound from the outside leaking into the cabin. The car doesn't feel boxy and bumpy when you are seated inside. In fact, even when you are at high speed, the car can deliver smooth drive and comfort for the third row passengers as well. There are 2 levels of regenerative braking, standard and larger. So now for the big question, is eMax 7 the best alternative for the ICE Innova, Krista or Ertiga? Our answer is yes. So in a nutshell, if you are a family person looking for an MPV within 25 to 30 lakh budget and you would like to have loaded features and safety, then BYD eMax 7 is the next car for you. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to SearchEV to get updates about electric vehicles.